2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Getting ready to play their third. This is from miles away. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is what they have left for par.
It's on a good line. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He currently shares 4th position. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Well, what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4 second.
Luke, the second shot is straight back up the hill. Better take an extra club if you want to get it close.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's heading further left than they wanted, I think.
Not the result they were after there.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Playing their 4th shot. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
This one's for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4, elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Sit down. This one's sliced.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Opting for the 4-iron here. setting up in the bunker here. Time now for the fourth shot. Putting now for a bogey.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that's beautifully judged. Here's a look at John Rahm from earlier. Let's recap this long-range effort. Nice putt to make that one. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. Yep, tracking well.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Going with the 7. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
And he needs this to save par.
That'll sting a bit.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Bogey putt coming up here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
An opportunity here for Lexi Thompson.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 3-6, one of the most magnificent holes, not only at Riviera Country Club, but in all of golf.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Looks like this one's going to the beach. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
And coming up well short.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
3 shots off the lead. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup. This will be a good bogey. This has a real chance.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Currently at 4 over for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Well, that's a handy shot.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt.
Oh, so close. This is a par putt.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose-your-own-adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Three feet to go here to the hole.
This putt to get even with Lexi.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. That's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's not the outcome they were after.
Greens and regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Oh my, how about that for a par? Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
Well struck. Second shot here at the 10th.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Ooh.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par.
If he sinks this, he can pull in front of Lexi Thompson. Let's see what happens.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
That's not the one he wanted.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
A bit short with that effort.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Should be good enough to save the par.
A 7-footer right here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Trailing by 7 after that hole. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
That's a bit out of shape. Getting ready to play their third. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
That's disappointing.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That was a gallant attempt. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
How close was that to going down? Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
An opportunity to make their par.
That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole.
And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. This 15th hole, a very strong par 4, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
An important par save.
That gets the job done.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 16th hole, short par 3, Rich, but really good if he can get it close.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Good looking putt. That putt went a bit long there. This is a bogey putt coming up. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Sitting at 7 over for the day.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. And here we are with their fourth. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand.
A par putt awaits.
And that puddle drop. Well done.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. And we head to the famous finishing hole at Riviera, the 18th, Rich. A really good par 4.
That it is. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. There's a palm tree up top near the green. That is the line of sight off this tee shot. You find the fairway, second shot is going to be back up the hill to a green that, funny enough, runs away from you. It doesn't tilt back toward you, it runs away from you. So your second shot has got to come in high and soft with plenty of spin if you want to get it close.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
And this putt for a final score of 77.
Looking better.
And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close.
Well, another victory in the event goes begging, but does it really matter when you take on the likes of Alexi Thompson and come up trumps Henny Koyak? What a win in this rivalry round.
Luke, anytime you beat Lexi Thompson, it is something to be celebrated. I hope this player goes back and celebrates before they take on the next rival. And Lexi, well, it's not the end of her. We'll certainly see some Lexi Thompson in our future, but we'll see this player in our future as well.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Hi there, welcome to the game. My name is John. Happy to have you alongside me today. And today we find ourselves at Top of the Rock. It's a 9-hole par 3 course nestled in the Ozarks. All right, send it. And here's their 8-iron. Looking forward to see what you do here. Come on, kick to the right. Solid approach there, pin high. And 14-foot putt for him. Ooh, just missed. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. And a decent little putt there. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. So good. Oh, lovely shot. And after the first hole of this match, you are one up on your friend. And here we go. And we're only on the second hole on this one, and it's a doozy. We have a big drop down to that green, and it's protected on both the left and right by several sand traps. Swinging like silk. Good job. We're on the green. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And this one's anyone's guess. He's in the sand. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his third shot. Right by. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Oh, it could be. Oh, just missed that birdie. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. And that one will drop for the bogey. And you're 2 up in this match after that hole. And here we go with the third hole at Top of the Rock. It is a challenging golf hole. Let's see what you do. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Well, missed the green there on that one. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. And second shot here on the third. Oh, nice little chip there. Okay, he'll need this to win the hole. Oh! He's going to want to make this 10-foot putt. And that putt drops for par. And to have the hole. Nice putt. And that hole will be halved. Okay, fourth hole at Top of the Rock. We've got some water here, front and right. And we've got several bunkers guarding the green yet again. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And here's a 6-iron from them. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Here's your second shot on the 4th. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. This one's heading to a bad place, I think. And he's hitting out of the deep stuff here. All right, this putt to go 3 up on your opponent. Ouch, right by the hole. Hello and welcome to the golf. My name is John. Happy to have you aboard. Now, what is going to go down here today? We have match play just about to kick off. Let's get after it. Little play. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. here's his second shot. Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. Nice. And he's got 125 yards to go, somewhere thereabouts. This is an 8-iron. And this is your third shot. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt. And if they sink this, they'll go to 1 up for the match. And that putt will drop for birdie. After that first hole, you're 1 down on your friend. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Oh, crud. And this one's about 125 yards out. Might be in trouble on this one. Well, you can't hit them all. Setting up here for your fourth. And let's see what happens. This is his second. Okay, double bogey putt. Here we go. Oh. And if they sink this, they'll go to 2 up. Oh. This one's 9 feet away. Oh, that was almost in. Okay, they've got this to go to 2 up for the match. That putt's going to drop for the bogey. All right, your opponent is 2 up for the match. Okay, full sand. Let's go. Looks like we're heading to the sand. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. Swing was a little bit off there. Well, you're still fetched up in the rough here, unfortunately. And it looks like around 135 yards out for him. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Yeah, this is deep, deep into this rough. This is like a hack and hope situation. That's safe. All right, drop this on in and save your par. Oh, no. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. Ooh. And if they sink this, they're going to go to 3 up for the match. Oh, no, it's right by the hole. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. And just a tap in on this one. And he's setting up for the bogey putt. And that hole's halved. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Nice swing. And he's just coming out of the first cut here. Here's their 7-iron. This is leaning to the right. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. I'll take those all day. This is his third shot. And a 15-footer for him. Right by the hole. Okay, this putt and you can win the hole. Just right by the hole. And he's lining up this bogey putt. And a decent putt. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. All right, let's head to the next. And taking your friend down a peg after that hole. That's good work. Okay, let's do this. Hole number 14, ready to go. This one's a little to the right on approach. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And here's a look at their hybrid. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. And this one is a save par. Oh my. Seven-footer here. Okay, there's your bogey. And if they sink this, they'll go to 2 up over you. Nice little putt. And things didn't go our way on that one. Oh yeah, that's a gutsy play. Okay, give this a smash. Going through some branches here. Well, that'll happen. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Come on, bounce to the right for us. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. Oh, you deserve that one. Well, if they sink this, they'll go to 3 up. Oh my goodness. He's got a 4-footer to deal with here. And that one drops for par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And here's their 8-iron. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Oh, missed the green on that one. Setting up for our third shot. And that'll drop. Well done. And if they sink this, the match is going to go dormy, and your best hope is a tie. For the birdie. And that hole will be halved. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Looks like a little draw you put on this one. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. All right, third shot for him. If you sink this, you will be up by as many holes remaining. That's going to take things dormy. Oh, it's getting there. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match. And best of luck as you bring this one home here on the final hole of this one. Well done. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Yeah, you definitely didn't hit the sweet spot with that one. Well, you can't hit all the greens. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. Here we go, setting up in the green side rough.
Oh, there we go.
And it's one thing to hit those shots from the fairway, but from the rough, that's extra special. And they've got this to win the match. And that's going to do it for them. Well, this one is over, and you couldn't pull out the win. Your friend will walk away 2 up over you at the end of this one. And that's that. I had a lot. Hi there and welcome to you. I'll be hanging out today. My name's John. Looks like we're just taking a hack out of the back nine of this one today. Let's get out there and have some fun. Well, that one wasn't super solid contact. All right, let's see how he does. All right, let's see how he deals with this one in the sand. And here we go. This is his second shot. Might be a little bit long. Let's see what happens. This one's your third. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. If he sinks this, he's got par. And that putt will drop. 7-foot putt for him. And that putt will go for par. And after the first hole, we are all square, folks.